Song of Songs 2:1. Ani chavatzelet hasharon, shoshanat ha'amakim. So short little verse here. We begin with the personal pronoun I, and this becomes kind of the standard element for both lines. Now I've marked these lines off as parallel to kind of show how chavatzelet and shoshanat are parallel. So what we get here at the beginning is I am. We've got a verbless clause here. I am. And then the word here is often translated as a rose, but more likely it's this flower called an asphodel, or this plant. Now, I had to Google what an asphodel is, and it's kind of this stalky looking plant, sometimes with white or pink flowers. Very common, actually, in the plain of Sharon, or the plain of Sharon. And so it would be one of these common flowers that are there, common plants in this luxurious area. Rose, maybe, but probably more like this asphodel. But the parallelism that you see here with Shoshanat, this would be a lily, very often translated, a lily of the valleys. This lily gives the idea of this asphodel more credence because that's in the lily family. So you can look at some research on that and see where you want to decide, but I would go with something like this. I am an asphodel of the Sharon, a lily of the valleys. Notice that both of the flower terms here are in the construct. Both of them are in the construct, so we have the of. Now, one last thing I want to point out here is the definite article on the two subsequent words, the Sharon and then the valley. Now, usually when you have the definite article on the final noun of a construct package, the entire piece becomes definite. But we don't necessarily want to do that in this case, because I don't think that the maiden is saying she is the lily of the valleys, as if she's bringing praise to herself. I think what she's saying is, I am one among the many who grow in this particular place. And something like this, I think most English translations will call this the proper place name Sharon or Sharon. However, this definite article could mean it refers to the Sharon. And if any of you have been to Israel, you've heard people say this. We're going to the Galilee, and putting that definite article on there to refer to the place name. So I think the maiden here is saying, I am one among many, and giving a modest representation of herself, albeit a beautiful one.